Evening guys, it's your boy Vex here and we're here for round 3 of the Ultimate Racing League Endurance GT2 series. We're here at Circuit de la Sarthe, Le Mans in France. Let's have a quick look at the grid. So we got Flash Mexi in first, we got Tote in second place, Winnie G in third, Vexed in fourth, Palmer fifth, Brian Moncani in sixth, and Somerset Sarge bringing up the rear in seventh. So we are actually missing a few races. And without further ado, we'll go on board with Flash and we'll get into it. It's a rolling start. Flash starting the procession of cars. Don't think there's going to be too many moves being made yet. I think the first moves we're going to see made are going to be on the first straight after these windies. Stay on board with Flash for a minute. Rocking the Corvette with that nice 80s styling dash there. LCD digital dash. Oh, so I think somebody's coming alongside him, and that is the other Corvette. So the other Corvette of Toten is he's just gone past his teammate. They're going to be coming into the hard braking zone now for the first of the. Oh, his Toten's actually gone really deep and he's almost cut the corner. I think that might reset him. And it's not. Wayne G there in the Ferrari 430, F430, having a bit of a moment. Don't think he's going to end up with a penalty for that, as he's got, it looks like Vexed is coming up his outside there. Look at the speed of that Porsche as he pulls back in front of Wayne G there. Oh, as Wayne almost outbrakes himself and almost takes Vex out in the process. He's managed to get through unscathed. But he has picked up a penalty for it. He's right on the back of Toten though, and the other Ferrari of Palmer, is on the back of Vex now as well. And this is a 50-minute endurance. So as we see, Flash is he's starting to cement his lead somewhat now. Wayne G behind him, everybody else is following in procession. So we got Flash in first, we got Wayne G second, Toten third place, Vex is still currently in fourth, but he's got Palmer pressuring him now. I think Palmer may be able to get a move done. It looks like he has got the momentum to get past him. They are side by side. Palmer's fifth, Brian is in sixth, and Somerset Sarge is in seventh. And it is starting to get dark now. I think that's going to throw a few of the drivers. They're going to be starting to miss their braking points and stuff as Palmer serves his penalty there. Brian's gone through. Somerset Sarge is going to go through too, so Palmer has dropped down to 7th place. I think there's a few changes going on at the front. We'll have a quick look. We've got Flash still in first place. Wayne G and Toten looking like they're having a bit of a battle. There was a couple of swaps for position I saw going on, but they seem to have settled down a bit now. As you see, Vex nearly going very deep in the background there. I think that was Brian. That actually did go really deep. I think he's going to end up with a penalty for that. As they're going to be coming up to the start-finish line shortly for the second time. Start of lap 2. Quite a long lap this one at Circuit de la Sarthe. 4 minutes 6 for Wayne G there in second. Toten with a 0.5 second penalty. That might be bring Vexed into it. Oh, Toten ending up with a 1 second penalty. And I think Vexter's made an error. I think Vexter's made an error and he's found himself right at the back of the pack. Somerset Sarge is sat currently in 4th. Oh, as Palmer goes really wide there and he collects the grass, ends up in the barrier slightly, but he's managed to keep it going. Brian has gone past him though, but he has picked up a 0.5 second penalty. I think that was for that going wide on the previous lap. Somerset Sarge not really feeling the pressure from anyone at the moment. I think Brian, Palmer and Bext have kind of dropped off the back of him at the moment. Brian's still trying to stay with him though, and that, I think it's the Dodge Viper. It's going to be quite fast around here, I think, is the Dodge. Got quite a good top end. You just see the headlights of Palmer. Brian not looking too unsettled as we come up to the 6-minute mark. Another 45 minutes left of this race, 44 minutes left of this race. I wasn't wrong, I was right, it's 44 minutes. Palmer, he's definitely got his full beams on. Oh, Vex goes deep behind him again. Vex with a second penalty. Well, 1 second penalty is going to, it's definitely going to be costing him. I think he's going to be kicking himself. I don't think he's quite got the car set up right. He's, I think he was complaining a lot about it in practice. I think he needs to have a talk with his engineers and his mechanics, and he's definitely going to be trying to challenge a bit more in the next round. Oh, look at, oh, he looks like he's quite out of shape there. Looked like he was getting a bit of sketchiness. Car looking a bit skittish. Got a ball with the race leader. The Flash has actually pulled away from the rest of the pack now. We could just about see Wayne's headlights lighting up the barrier behind him then. The Flash definitely not under any pressure from anyone at this point. All he's got to do is remain calm and manage his tyre wear. He is on the soft, so they are going to wear a lot faster than the guys that are on mediums. Setting a fastest lap of 3-minute 13:59.331. Wayne G quite a way behind Flash. He's got a nice gap between him and Toten now as well. They were having a bit of a battle at the start of the race, but everything seems to have settled down now. Everyone's settling into their respective positions. Toten, car number 64, the second of the 2 Corvettes in this race. Having a bit of a moment there through the S. Somerset Sarge on the mediums. He's favouring the medium compound rubber for this 50-minute endurance. I think because it's quite a long lap, they might maybe better for the first stint. He's proven to have a solid strategy in the first two rounds. Going for the mediums in the first stage and then the softs in the latter stage of the race. He's had some good results with Somerset Sarge. So yeah, not too many overtakes happening at the moment. I think strategy is definitely going to come into play in this 50-minute endurance. Be interesting to see when the first of the pit stops happen. Palmer in 5th. Just about see Brian's headlights in the rear view there. I think Vex is managing to get a pass down on Brian. He's pulling alongside. He hasn't got a penalty. We'll see if that Porsche manages to get past. It looks like he's gonna. So Vex managing to pull ahead of Brian there. Brian's not going to try and hang it around the outside, I'm sure. So Vex, after dropping right down to the back of the pack, he's managed to make his way back past Brian. He's going to be trying to catch up to Palmer. A little bit of sketchiness there. Again, I believe it's the stability within the lobbies. So we've got Flash, followed by Wayne G, followed by Toten, Somerset Sarge in 4th, Palmer 5th, Vex 6th, Brian in 7th. He's sticking with Vex at the moment though. Although he has got a 0.5 second penalty, so he's gonna drop off the back slightly. Flash still in 1st. Lovely sounding Corvette. I think Wayne G started to catch up to him a bit now though. Flash actually setting a fastest first sector. Wayne G's had some good results in this series. He's going to be trying his best to have a good result here at Le Mans, or Lemons. Little flash of the headlights there. I think Toten's got his hazards on. Or not. I thought he has, I thought he had his hazards on, but maybe there's fog lights. Everybody seeming to set fastest sectors at the moment. Somerset Sarge picking up a small penalty there. He's probably exploring the track limits somewhat. A little bit of a slide there, a little bit unsettled, but he's managing to keep it going. He's going to have to serve that 0.5 second penalty, but there's no one too close to him, so he's not going to lose that position for the minute. Does it look like Palmer was closer than he appeared? I still don't think he's going to manage to get that 4th position off of Somerset, not just yet anyway. I think it may come when the pit stops happen. Palmer favouring the soft for the first stint. And I saw Vex headlights, but they seem to have disappeared now, so I don't know if Vex has had another mishap. Well, it looked like he was sliding through that fast, sweeping left-hander. Slowly approaching the 17-minute mark. As I say, not a lot of battles going on at the moment. Everyone seems to be quite settled into their race. They're going to be getting their heads down, and it looks like Vex is trying to manage his tyres and fuel. Brian a little way off the back of him now. Brian actually with his hazards on. I'm not sure if that's a sign that he's having some issues with the car, or perhaps it's giving him some extra horsepower. Oh, Wayne G's actually managed to get past Flash, so I don't know if Flash had a mistake. Wayne G's got past him. He has picked up a 0.5 second penalty. Can't actually see Flash in the background at the moment. I think Flash may be able to catch up to him when Wayne serves that penalty though. Oh, they've all got penalties, so we got 1st, 2nd and 3rd place with a 0.5 second penalty, so I think they're all trying to explore the track limits at the moment. We've got Wayne G currently in 1st place. We got Flash following him in 2nd place. We got Toten in 3rd. Somerset Sarge is still in 4th. Palmer's in 5th. Vext is in 6th, and Brian is in 7th. Wayne G actually managing to get the fastest lap there of a 3 minutes 58.8. He's going to have to slow down and serve that penalty, but as I say, the top 3 have all got a 0.5 second penalty, so that's not really going to affect him too much. They're all going to have to serve that. And they do. Just see Somerset Sarge creeping into the background there. Toten trying to pressure his teammate somewhat. Toten has proven to be a very fast driver in some of our other leagues, but then these top three are all within the same level, I'd say. They're all very fast drivers. Wayne G, Flash and Toten. Somerset Sarge as well. Somerset Sarge is also a very fast driver. I mean, to be fair, all these guys here, they all have their good days and their bad days. Somerset Sarge in the leading Porsche. Coming up to the start-finish line, or he will be shortly after this little chicane there. Start of lap 6. Just past the 20-minute mark. Another 30 minutes remaining of this race. We got our first person in the pits. There's Vex. There's a very, very early pit from Vex. I think he's had enough of them medium tyres, and he's going to try and run the softs for as long as he possibly can. The rule being that you only have to run the medium for 20 minutes during the race, so yeah, he's obviously decided he's had enough and favours changing rubber over track position. Possibly trying to get the undercut done as well. I'll have to see if any drivers respond. So Brian's now in 6th. I think Vexler has just come out of the pits, and he's a way off with way off Brian now. There he is. Just come under the Dunlop Bridge. Car 187. Oh, it looked like he had a big lock up there. There was some massive plume of smoke. Soft tyres, not up to temperature yet. He's also picked up a 0.5 second penalty, so that's not going to help his efforts. Wayne G still currently in first place. He has got a 0.5 second penalty. Flash is not too far behind him now, and he's also got Toten in his slipstream, bringing him along for the ride. Looks like the closest battle at the moment is between these two, Toten and Flash Mexi. Toten actually managing to get past Flash. See if Flash has got an answer for him. Actually looking like he's pulling away, starting to gap Flash a little bit. Flash may be backing off, maybe trying to save that rubber. You can see in the graphic on the bottom left there, Toten's tyres are starting to look a little bit worn. Oh, so it looks like Flash is going to try and go around the outside. He's managed to get it done. Great move there from Flash. Nice little pop from the exhaust there as he shifts down gear. Be interesting to see when these lads decide to pit and change onto the mediums. Slowly approaching the halfway mark. 24 minutes into the race. A little bit of a moment there from Toten, but he keeps it going. Obviously has another moment. It looked like he may have had a spin there, but he's managed to catch it, and he's going to be trying to chase Toten down again, chase Flash down again, sorry. We are on board with Toten. Somerset Sarge nowhere to be seen at this point. to say, I do love that dash. I do love the 80s styling of that Corvette. And Brian has now gone into the pits as well. He's going to be going on to that softer compound of rubber. On board with Somerset Sarge, I think he's managed to gap Palmer now. Can't quite see Palmer behind him. I think we could just about see the headlights in the rear view there, but he's not going to be challenging for that 4th position anytime soon. As Brian's now back out on track. There we go, Palmer into the hard braking zone. You can just see Somerset Sarge just a little bit ahead of him. Well, good 4 or 5 seconds, maybe more. Wayne G still with the current fastest lap of 3:58.8. Well, I think we've had, I think Flash and Toten have switched positions again. We'll go back on board with them soon and see if they're still battling it out. Oh, who was that? Oh, I think Somerset Sarge is at the moment. He was in the gravel there. Palmer's managed to take that 4th position. Yeah, it was Somerset Sarge. He was, I think he stopped for a sandwich. Nice little sandwich and a cup of coffee. And then carry on racing. Why not? Looks like he's trying to chase Palmer down now. Vexed. Vex definitely seems a bit uncomfortable in this race. He's not really made any headway. He's managed to get back up to 6th position after Brian's pit stop, but he's had a few big moments and it's cost him. I think he's definitely going to be having a word with his own. Oh, as he goes off again, he goes really deep. He's onto the gravel. Brian not quite close enough to be able to take the position off him at the moment, but Vextaz is going to have to serve that 0.5 second penalty, which I think is going to give Brian a momentum to get past him again. Brian currently in 7th. We'll come back to these two in a minute. Wayne G's just dived into the pits, or dove into the pits. Be interesting to see. Yeah, we got Toten and Flash have both followed him. I'm not sure how far behind Somerset Sarge is. We'll have a quick look. Somerset Sarge with Palmer not too far behind now. Also, Somerset Sarge managed to get back past Palmer now. We must have missed that. I do apologise. So Somerset Sarge is now taking up 1st place after Toten, Flash and Wayne have pitted. It's going to be the only pit of this race that they have to do. I think Somerset Sarge mentioned that he may be trying to go for a no-stop, so that's why he's taking their mediums on for the first stint. He may be trying to run them through right to the end. All he's going to have to worry about is managing that tyre wear and managing the fuel consumption on that Porsche. You see Palmer's gone into the pits now as well. And that Toten wasn't too far off the back of Somerset there. I think you can just about see him up ahead. He is a few seconds down the road. Tighten on the fresher medium rubber. Oh, Flash with a big penalty there. I'm not sure where he picked that up. But yeah, he's going to be denied getting back past Wayne G. As Wayne G's coming up on the outside of him there. Flash trying to hold the inside into turn, I believe it's turn 4 or 5. Can't quite remember. He's going to drop way off the back of Wayne though as he serves that 3-second penalty. That is a big penalty. It's not ideal. Oh, Flash has managed to get back past Wayne and then he's gone really deep. He's on the gravel. Wayne's gone through. Flash is going to get back on, but he's going to have to serve that 3-second penalty, so not sure where Palmer is. Can't see his headlights. I think this dark conditions are catching our drivers out. They're missing their braking points and ended up in the gravel. Luckily we've not had any major incidents. But yeah, Flash with a 3-second penalty there.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. So it looks like it's starting to get lighter. I think the sun may be coming up as we pass the 30-minute mark. Yeah, not too much still going on in this race. We've had a few change of positions. Somerset Sarge still currently in first. But yeah, he is going to be running the medium compound rubber for a lot longer than everyone else. Be interesting to see if he manages to pull it off. So we've got Brian currently being chased down by Palmer. Vex isn't too far behind them, but he's not close enough to be able to challenge either of them positions yet. Palmer in the second of the 430s in this race, car number 68. Oh, as Vex goes quite deep in the background there, that might end up with a penalty. I think Vex is definitely going to be working on his setup for the next race. I'm not sure where we're going to be for the next round. We'll have to find out from Flash. Kind of hoping that we may get to see these guys around the Nordschleife, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't think any endurance calendar would be complete without the Nordschleife, so I think we may get to see these guys there. Oh, big slide from Vex there. And he picks up a 0.5 second penalty just to insult to injury. It's not helping his efforts at all. As I say, he was saying that he didn't feel like the car felt very good. As he nearly goes deep into that last turn, nearly having to take the car into the runoff, but he managed to get it stopped just in time. So we've still got Somerset Sarge currently in first place. Toten isn't far behind him now. He may be able to manage to hold him off. We'll stay on board for a minute just to see. I think it is definitely now becoming clear that Somerset Sarge is trying to go for the no stop. It'll be interesting to see if it pays off for him. At the moment it does look like Toten is starting to catch him though, so maybe with that fresher medium compound, Toten has got a bit more of an advantage. Oh, Toten looking for a move. He's looking for a move around the outside. Oh, and he has. He's managed to get it done around the outside. Looked like Somerset Sarge sort of backed out slightly there. I think he knows that Toten's got the better grip. Oh, as Toten actually hits the wall there. See if Somerset can manage to get a pass done back on him. Close him right up onto his bumper. I think Toten is going to be feeling the pressure slightly. Corvette seeming to pull away effortlessly on the straights. Somerset Sarge is closing up on the corners. You see there again the Corvette just seeming to pull away. Not really a lot that Sarge can do at this point. All he can do is hold on and try and keep that second position. As he goes a little bit deep there. I think he was trying to brake a little bit later just to try and gain some time on Toten, who's starting to gap him a little bit now. So we've got Toten first place, Somerset Sarge still currently in second. Wayne G's not far behind him now. If you look at the difference of rubber, Wayne G's on almost brand new tyres. My Ferrari screaming up to 184, 85 mile an hour. And he is starting to catch up to He's starting to catch up to Sarge now. We'll have to see if Sarge starts throwing some defensive shapes. It does look like he's a little bit on the back foot now. And Wayne G is going to be in his slipstream. He's definitely picked up that slip. Flash nowhere to be seen at the moment, so Wayne G's not feeling the pressure from Flash. Has he got the run on Sarge? Is he going to look for it? He's looking for the move. And he has, he's got it done. It looked like Sarge actually backed out. No, he's still there. And he has, Wayne's got it done. Nice clean move there from Wayne G. Moves up to second position. Sarge is still with him though. He's going to be trying to make the most of that slipstream and try and keep it in third position. As I say, Flash is a little bit further back down the field, so if he manages to stay with Wayne, he should be able to bring it home in third, I'm sure. Flash there in 4th place. Brian, 5th place. Palmer's in 6th. Looks like Vex is starting to catch up to him now. Vex on the softer compound, so it is a faster tyre, but he is going to be suffering from more tyre wear at this stage. Just past the 40-minute mark, so we've got 10 minutes left of this race. Yeah, these two really close now. Vex looking around the outside, not quite close enough. He is putting Palmer under some pressure though. Looks like he is going to go around the outside. He's managed to get it done, he's gone past him. And so Vex has taken up 6th position. See if he can keep it there. He is on the faster compound, so he may be able to start trying to reel the rest of the pack in. But they are a little way off. Palmer sticking with him. Little moment there from Palmer. It looks like Vex that's started to pull away now. Toten's in 1st place. He's not got anyone too far behind him, so I think he may be able to bring it home. Just under quarter of a tank of fuel now. Should be enough to get him to the end of the race though. Don't think he's going to have to do a splash in the dash. Wayne G, a little way behind him. A little bit of a slide there from Wayne G. Car a little tiny bit unsettled there, but he's managed to keep it on the track and he's still going. Hard braking into this turn. He's going to have to serve that 0.5 second penalty. Somerset Sarge is still currently in 3rd place. He's starting to get hounded now by Flash. His rear view all full of Corvette. Flash has to serve a penalty there as well, so Flash has just dropped off the back of him. Not really affecting him too much though. I think he's going to still be picking up the slip at this point. The sun is now fully up and the sky is nice and blue. We have got a few clouds in the sky, but I don't think we're going to get any rain during this race, but we may see a little bit of drizzle. I think it has been forecast. Somerset looking a bit slow through there. Flash is definitely going to have the momentum. Somerset Sarge covering it off. Nice bit of defensive driving there. Flash didn't have anywhere to go. Having to back out, and he's picked up a 0.5 second penalty for his efforts. It's unlucky, Flash. Just past the 45-minute mark, and Flash has got the momentum again. He's going to get it up the inside, and he has. He's managed to pass Somerset now. Sarge is still there with him though. Is he going to get it stopped? And he has got it stopped in time. Nice bit of driving there from Flash. He is going to have to serve that penalty. Oh, it looks like Vexter's he's had to dip into the pits for I think he's going to have to do a splash and a dash. I don't think he's managed this fuel as well as he thought he might have done, so Palmer's going to get back past him, and he has. And Brian now on a flyer. So Brian's managed to put in a fastest lap of a 3 minutes 57.568. See if anyone can answer that. There's a lovely interior there on that Dodge Viper as well. Palmer. Field really quite spread out now. Palmer's surely not going to be challenged by Vex for that 6th position as we're approaching the 47-minute mark. Well, Vex has managed to pick himself up a 3.5 second penalty. That is unlucky, Vex. That is definitely a oh, as he goes real deep there, that's going to give him another penalty, I'm sure. I think he's starting to struggle. I think he should have pitted a bit later than he did for them that soft compound, and he might have done a little bit better during this race. As I say, I think he's going to be having a word with his mechanics and his engineers as well, getting that car set up nicely for the next round. I think maybe they've made a few adjustments and let's put him a little bit out of shape. Toten, so our current race leader, he's got a massive gap. Starting a little way down the field, but he's had a solid strategy, and I think he's surely going to bring this home in first place. Got about 2 minutes left of this race, so there may be one more lap. Or at least the front runners will get one more lap. He's going to cross the start-finish line for the 13th time. Great race there from Toten. Wayne G. I don't think Wayne G is going to be able to catch Toten now, but I wouldn't write him off just yet. He has been very fast in that Ferrari all season. Well, we're only 3 rounds in, to be fair, but he has been very fast in the first and the second round, and now in this 3rd round. He just comes under the Dunlop Bridge into the S's. Flash 3rd place. He has got a 0.5 second penalty, but he's not going to be losing that to Sarge anytime soon. Sarge isn't quite close enough to be able to capitalise on that. And this is surely going to be the final lap for Flash, lap 13. Somerset Sarge. That was a good effort there, Sarge, trying to go for the no stop as this is actually the final lap now. I think it was definitely worth the try. It's not quite paid off now, but we'll see if he manages to do it again in the rounds to come. Brian's managed to make it up to 5th. That'd be a good result for Brian. I think this is his first outing in this Ultimate Racing League GT2 Cup. Championship, series, however you want to call it. And then Palmer's, you can see the cars in front of him there, but there's a huge gap for him to be able to pick up that slipstream. I think this may be where he finishes. And Vexed not having a very good race at all. That's unfortunate, Vexed. I'm sure he's going to bring his A game next round. That was actually his final lap, so he's finished the race now in 7th position. I think he's kind of glad that that one's over. We'll stay on board with Toten for this final stages of this race. I think Tone will be quite happy with himself to pick up the win, as if he doesn't have any mistakes, he is surely going to finish in 1st place. A little bit deep there. He's not going to have to worry about that though. I think he may pick up a slight penalty for the track limits, but it's not going to hamper his efforts. Around the bus stop for the final time. And there we go, that is your race leader and your race winner, Toten, 1st place. Wayne G's brought it home in 2nd. Flash, 3rd place. Oh. Well, that was an abrupt ending. We had Flash finishing in 3rd place. We had Brian finishing in 4th. He managed to get past Somerset Sarge. Somerset Sarge finished in 5th. Palmer finished in 6th. And Vex finished in 7th. So that's been your 3rd round from the URL GT2 Championship. Hopefully you'll join us for the next one. I've been Vexed, and we'll see you next time.